Hey, what's good, y'all? It's Manalo. I got another video for you guys. It's gonna be on a pair of white cement 3s. Yeah, this video is gonna be short, sweet, and to the point. So let's go. Yo, we got a pair of white cement 3s that are gonna need some love. Shoes are pretty dirty overall. We're gonna do a repaint, a deep clean, and a deoxidation on the soles. Some of the paint on the Nike Air has faded, so we're gonna do a little touch up on that as well. I don't know if these shoes have been brought back from the front lines, but we're gonna do these shoes right. I'm gonna make them look as good as new. This looks like a good thumbnail. Just gonna take a quick screenshot. Alright, to start off, I'm gonna use a sneaker cleaning solution to scrub the uppers, but I'm gonna dilute the solution with a little bit of water. You can see a big difference with the first session of cleaning. I'm going to remove this gunk with a steamer, and it's doing its job very well. The sock liner is a little bit dirty, so I'm going to use a laundry detergent to properly clean them and deodorize them. The sock liner did turn slightly lighter with the detergent, so I'm going to heat it with a steamer to remove as much of the stains inside as possible. This is also going to help sanitize the shoes. I'm going to use my 40 volume with my sriracha cap to apply the solution on the toe cap. This will help deoxidize the soles after I leave them outside in the sun, or if you have an indoor setup, that can work as well. The reason why 40 volume works for this project is because it has 12% hydrogen peroxide, and with the help of UV light, it'll reverse the oxidation and turn it back to white. You can see how much brighter the soles are now too. I'm going to use acetone and cotton balls to remove the midsole paint. If you have cotton rounds, you could use that too. Just remember not to scrub too hard or you'll damage the midsoles. I do want to mention that these shoes were previously repainted, so the other restorer or whoever worked on these shoes didn't prep the shoes properly. They probably didn't tape up the upper while repainting, and some of that paint got on the leather. And I could see some paint on the elephant print too. I've noticed that there's some separation as well. I'm gonna take care of these separations before I do my repaint. For a proper reglue, I'm going to remove the factory glue as much as I can with cotton balls and acetone. If I accidentally scrape the elephant print with my cotton ball and acetone, it'll smear the black elephant print, which can permanently damage the material. Now I'm applying barge cement super stick on both the midsole and the elephant print for a proper reglue. I waited about 5 to 10 minutes for the glue to cure, then I'm going to heat it with my blow dryer to reactivate the glue and bond them together. The other person that repainted the shoes got paint on the rubber sole, so I'm gonna take care of it with cotton balls and acetone. So when I do my repaint, I'll have nice crispy lines. I use my Cricut machine to cut out the dimensions of the air bubble. Now I'm just gonna slide it right in like you do in the DMs. With small air units like this, it's hard to maneuver the vinyl where you want it to go. So I applied a little bit of rubbing alcohol on my Q-tip. Then I wiped the air bubble with my Q-tip just so I have that small layer of alcohol. I applied my vinyl on top. Because the vinyl is wet with the rubbing alcohol, I'm able to maneuver it wherever I need it to go. Then I'm gonna use a blow dryer to evaporate that alcohol. Now before we start a repaint, I'm gonna apply a thin layer of Bulldog Adhesion Promoter on the midsole just so our repaint will last longer. With my airbrush, I'm gonna start coating the midsole with my white paint. You'll always get the best results if you airbrush your midsole paint, but it's been a while since I've used a hand brush, so I wanted to apply the black paint with my hand brush. One tip I forgot to do before painting the black midsole is after I tape down the midsole for my secondary color, I should have applied a white layer first and then my black, just so you can avoid streaking or bleeding underneath the tape. So you'll have nice sharp lines when you use a hand brush. I got pretty good results, but some paint did bleed underneath the tape, so I need to touch that up. After touching up the paint, I applied a matte finisher on the midsoles. This part's satisfying to me when I take out the saran wrap and the tape around the midsole. I'm gonna airbrush this small area because after I took out that white paint that was caked on the upper leather, I noticed that there was this like small scuff on that material, so I'm going to lightly airbrush the area to fix that damage. With this rounded brush, I'm gonna touch up the Nike Air logo. The inside part of the elephant print is severely scuffed, which took some of the elephant print away. So I'm going to do my best to recreate that elephant print by looking at the other design on the shoe and follow that pattern. I'm going to add a matte varnish on top of the painted Nike Air logo just to give it some protection. This was a very quick video. Make sure to subscribe if you have not already. I'll see you guys next time. Sakatumi.